Oh, hi, friends!
Hi!
My knee feels a lot better, and it made me wonder, what made the blood stop coming out of my skinned up spot?
I don't know. How?
Questions are great to explore with science. Should we test our question with an experiment?
Yes!
Here's water. This is like the liquid part of our blood. Our blood also has pieces that helps our bodies fight germs and get oxygen to all of our body parts. So let's pour in the dirt to act like those. Now, these big rocks are the things our blood has to make it thicker, called platelets. Now, let's see what happens when we get a cut in our skin. The blood flows until these big platelets rush to the opening and make it stop. This is so cool. God designed our bodies to do this. Hey, after I got hurt, Grandpa told me about a story about Jesus and a woman who had a serious sickness that caused her to bleed without stopping. The Bible said she had the sickness for 12 years. It probably caused her to feel alone and scared. But we have a big, great God, and He can do anything. Hey, that's our faith fact today. Nothing is impossible for God. Let's ring the bell and say it again. Nothing is impossible for God. Be listening so you can find the part of the story that shows our faith fact that says, nothing is impossible for God. When Jesus was a grown-up, he began traveling to different towns. People were telling their family and friends about this man named Jesus. They probably said he was unlike anyone they had ever met. He made people well who were sick. That's saying he healed people. He talked to people who didn't have friends or family around them. Jesus made people feel seen and loved. In our story today, Jesus entered a new town and people began crowding around him. It's a clue!
This makes sounds and music.
What could it be? Should we put on our binoculars?
You can turn up the volume or turn down the volume.
A speaker makes music and you can turn the volume up and down. Do you think it's a speaker?
Yes!
Right, because the crowd was so big, it was probably really loud. Soon Jesus and his friends were squeezing past people's shoulders to get through. In the crowd, the woman who had the bleeding sickness may have only seen the back of Jesus' head or his hand on his friend's shoulder. She needed Jesus' help. She may have squeezed to the person right next to her and then scooted around someone else. She managed to get close enough so she could reach out and touch Jesus' clothing. Another clue!
This protects an injury from dirt and germs.
What could it be? I think we need our binoculars again.
It has a sticky part that goes on your skin and a soft part that goes over the injured spot.
A bandage! Yes! When the woman touched Jesus' clothes, she felt Jesus heal her of her sickness. I wonder how she felt about being healed.
How excited!
Suddenly, Jesus stopped. And the next words he said surprised his friends so much they couldn't hide it. Jesus asked, "Who touched my robe?" And his friends, the disciples standing close by, said, "Look at all of these people around you. How can you ask, 'Who touched me?'" But the Bible says Jesus kept looking for the person who had touched him. Jesus saw the woman who had been sick but was now healed. He spoke to her with kindness and love. Isn't that so great?
Yes.
Here's what I asked Grandpa about this story. Our faith fact is, wait, do you remember?
Yes.
Nothing is impossible for God. And it's definitely true. So, why do we have sicknesses today? Something inside my body doesn't work exactly the way it's supposed to, so I have to take medicine every day. Why doesn't God heal me? Grandpa said there's some things that God heals now and some things he doesn't. But in heaven, every single sickness will be healed, more than we could ever count. Whether God heals my body on this earth or not, every one of us will be healed in heaven. The woman in our story probably felt alone, but Jesus kept looking for her in the crowd. Jesus sees you and me, and Jesus sees my sickness and hurt it causes. He even cares for me like he cared for the woman. He speaks to us in kindness and love. He doesn't want us to feel alone. You and Grandpa helped me when I got hurt. Thank you for helping me know I'm not alone. I love exploring Bible stories with you.
Me too.
You know, I better start cleaning up my experiment here. I'll see you next time.